I'm JJ Johnson. You're watching Reality Survival. So today I just want to cover what I think is probably the second most important item in a SHTF sanitation kit. If we find ourselves into a situation where maybe utilities are intermittent or even there's a grid down situation altogether, it's very possible that the sewer system could become backed up. And what that means is that you would not be able to flush and run your toilet in your home. And so you're going to have to find a way or come up with options for being able to go number 2 outdoors. And you could just do the cop squat and dig the little cat holes, and that'll probably work fine. If it's a situation where we're not in a total grid down, but we're starting to see those utilities kind of break up and you live in an urban area, your neighbors might not be that happy with that. And you might not want to expose yourself that way, so you may need to find an option that you can use just in your backyard or whatever. So this is just a real basic porta potty lid that I forget what the exact name of these things are. They're pretty cheap, 15 or 20 bucks or something. I'll put a link to an Amazon link in the description below. They just clip onto a 5-gallon bucket, and then you can sit down on there and do your business, and all that kind of stuff. One thing to consider about this is that you don't just want to go in the bucket and let the bucket pile up. What you want to do is so I just go to the dollar store and get some tall kitchen bags like this. 13 bags in here, and they're $1 each, and you just do your business in there. And what my recommendation is go pee first off to the side somewhere or whatever the case may be, then just do the solid business in here. These cheaper sacks like this, they're not going to do real great at holding liquid and all that kind of stuff. Now you can buy the more expensive sacks that are made for this, and they probably will hold up better, but I don't know that it's necessarily worth the money. What I do is I store inside of here. I've got 6 rolls of toilet paper, two boxes of the liners, and then I also have some antibacterial wet wipes. I've got two things of those. These are just dollar store ones as well. And then I've got some disinfectant wipes here, just in case you make a mess or it doesn't actually go as planned, whatever the case may be. And when you buy these from the dollar store, make sure that you get the kind that actually has the seal on them to make sure that they stay moist for a longer period of time. Some of them don't have that on there, so you need to kind of be aware of that. And then the other thing is I get this Arm & Hammer baking soda, carpet odor eliminator. And my thought would be is that I can just put a little bit of this in each one of the bags with it, with the dew, and that's going to help it not stink so bad and all that kind of stuff. Even though the bag is going to be sealed up, just having a little in there to help neutralize that could be helpful, because those things are probably going to pile up somewhere in a corner of the yard or something until you can find a place to take them and get rid of them or whatever. And you definitely would want to do that. You would not want to let them pile up for very long because it's going to attract insects and all that kind of stuff. So you definitely want to figure out a way to get rid of it. But anyway, I just got one of these Ace buckets and the lid, and I throw this stuff inside here, and that is part of my sanitation kit. And I think it's an important part of one because you may be able to manually flush your toilets. I did a video on that not long ago for a while, but once the sewer system stops and gets backed up, you're not going to be able to do that anymore. And so you have to have alternatives. The other thing I wish I could show you, I have another one around here that I take with me when I go camping, and car camping kind of thing or whatever. And it's basically, it's a bucket that's got the bottom cut out of it, but on top of it I put a board that has styrofoam seat around it, And it's great for wintertime because as soon as you sit on styrofoam in the wintertime, no matter how cold it out it is, it's immediately warm. It's like the coolest thing ever, and I don't understand how it works. It baffles me how it works. But when you sit on this when it's really cold out, it's cold. But if you have a layer of styrofoam over the top of it, then it's just immediately warm, and it's like a spa. It's awesome. But anyway. All right, so that is that for this video. What do you guys have for your number 2 situation? Like, how are you going to deal with number 2 in a long-term grid down situation where you're having to bug in, or even if you're, going to do it bug out if you've got something other than the cat hole kind of situation? I'd be curious to hear about that. Or if it's just an intermittent power deal where utilities are not working so well and stuff. What are you going to do about the poo? All right, guys. Well, as always, I definitely appreciate it when you click the thumbs up button, when you share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. And don't forget to live the 6 Ps. Proper prior preparation prevents poor performance. Stay safe, guys.